Yeah, I'm just. What's about to happen? What should be a lookout for? No, I think what happened here recently is probably I feel it's the most relatable thing nearby. I cannot English today.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, yeah, no, I'll ask that. What happened here recently?
Dude got his throat slit
Oh,
and pushed onto and left on. Looks like there was a bit of a struggle on this one though.
Fight.
Yeah, you see, there's blood on not just his throat. Like there's blood on other parts of the room. So it looks like there was a bit of a struggle for this one. But dude got his throat slit and was left on top of the on top of the collection of gems and precious metals.
Maybe miners fought? Maybe they got mad with money?
The guy back in the hallway said he killed people over the treasures, so that's not unreasonable. This guy got killed and put over the treasures, so...
It seems we have classic case of greed going on, Access, as he takes out his smoking pipe, which he doesn't have.
Aegis,
and puts on his...
Aegis walks over to the body and, carefully takes it off the top of the pile and lays it down, on the ground.
Yep.
He does a similar thing. He checks for this guy's ID. We don't have to come up with a name if you don't want to. Just I take his citizenship card if he has one.
Yeah, he does.
Now it's gonna be so now in my inventory, Seneca citizenship card brackets John Sutton plus other guy.
Kenneth Miles.
Kenneth Miles.
I had the page open anyway.
All right, got John Sutton and Kenneth Miles. And everyone we've seen so far has been human, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Aegis looks at Axe and says, "Hey, Axe, could you put your hand in the gemstones?"
Why?
Metals. You have that magic immunity thing going, right?
Oh yeah! Magic doesn't seem to faze me.
Nostria says she doesn't sense anything, but better safe than sorry.
Sure thing. Axe puts his hands down there on them.
Yeah, nothing really happens.
Just rock.
Alright. Aegis starts gathering some of these up. It's like, okay, we'll have to load these and move them up, I suppose.
Perhaps it was just human nature that forced them to kill their fellow man.
Human nature doesn't let you survive for a few weeks without eating or drinking. Unless you're
Perhaps his greed was that strong. We will never know.
We never question it and we just leave. Say, alright, well we got the gems, bye.
Oh no, I realize it was me all along.
So is there nothing else in this? So all these gems and such, are they in a barrow or something?
Yeah, they're in a barrel, like a pretty big one.
Is there anything, does this room lead anywhere else, or is there anything beneath the barrow?
No.
Alright. I'm gonna discern realities then anyway, just on the room itself. Because this might just be an exercise in being paranoid over nothing, but it never is.
Sometimes it's...
Okay. Gonna go for a different one. What here is useful or valuable to me?
There's a bunch of gems and precious metals.
Oh, it's that simple. Okay, yeah, Aegis starts basically loading grabbing as many of those as he can.
Just putting them into a sack?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Aegis, you think it's wise to take the thing that people probably killed each other over?
Aegis just kind of like looks up at him and then just goes back to shoveling. I mean, they're not using it. That is a question, though. They killed each. Obviously, people left. Not everyone was killed. So, why all the murders and then leaving what they were killing over?
That's just saying. I don't know. Maybe Azora would kill you for the money. Would you, Azora?
I'm reasonably sure I wouldn't.
Okay, maybe we better company.
And I wouldn't kill you over this amount, Axe.
Axe wouldn't kill you over it either.
You wouldn't kill us, would you, Nostria?
I don't think I would, no.
Is this the moment where
Everyone
Corin
looks
just,
at
like, stabs me in
Corin.
the
Yeah. Just like an awkward silence as we're all too afraid to ask Corin that question.
And then he just goes, "Wow, my plan has no action soon."
Corin just says, "That's a lot of gems."
That's a lot of fish.
Yeah.
Yep. Obtuse
Sure this is-
observation.
Just comments, and even if Corin wanted to, he couldn't kill me.
Corin,
He just looks and just says, "Not necessary."
Corin, what's your take on what's your take on all this? It's something's
Feels a
off-counter.
little. Oh, this is the treasure. I don't know. Something feels a little dirty about just kind of taking gems that resulted in a bunch of deaths.
And also, we didn't work for
Guy
it.
back there seems pretty despondent about it.
Hey, Jesse, I just realized we didn't work for these gems. We can't just take them.
Well, you want to... The guy back there said he doesn't remember. If you guys want to make a thing of this, we could try and turn them in. I got their citizenship cards. We can work out who they were working for and try and track down the mining company.
I feel like these gems are bad news, you know? Like, these gems called murder and whatnot, so I don't think we should, like...
But if we're planning to get rid of
I'd
them
like
soon
if we
enough,
turned in the gems to whoever owns the mine or whatever, I feel like that opens the door for more hostilities and, you know, fighting, squabbling over the gems. We can just, you know, there was nothing left. Just, it can end here. Break the cycle.
I'm going to tell you some things that we're not going to be the last people who stumble upon this mine, and the next lot, whoever finds it, may not be as I don't know what the word would be for us, but let's just say I don't think leaving these here breaks the cycle necessarily so much as passes the buck along to whoever comes next.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, we break the cycle by, like, not just, you know, like, removing the gems from the situation. It's our responsibility, you see.
I see.
Yeah. Corin just kind of scratches his chin and says, "I don't know. Just kind of feels like blood money."
We're mercenaries.
blood money.
All money
What's
is blood
that?
money.
We've accepted money for killing people before. Bad people, sure. I'd like to believe so, but
I don't know. I just don't know how. I mean, that guy. I don't know how that guy would feel about this. He seemed pretty despondent about the whole gem thing.
I want to
I
resolve.
don't-
I want to
We
figure
had
out
some
what
of the
that. I want to
rubies.
figure out what that guy's deal is, but.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll tell you what. If we'll try and resolve his problem, and see what he wants to do with these. See what he wants to do with these gems. But
Well,
I will
he
also-
did confess to killing
So
several
we don't
people.
know, but based on the way based on him being alive, he may not be himself, so to speak.
No, I agree, but I'm just that we should probably, before we just, you know, immediately cede, well, whatever he wants to do with the gems. I think if we are going to try and fix him, we need to face the possibility that he will suddenly, you know, get a bit possessive and violent.
That's true. We didn't see any other markings down here, or any besides the. Well, okay, this looked like a ritual death. Let's put our heads together and see if there's. Well, Nostria said she didn't sense magic, but that could be because this happened weeks ago and it's just long gone. Like she said,
we could,
she mentioned it was faint, right? Like she faintly sensed magic.
Yeah, back with the guy.
Okay.
could try and spout lore with her on if this resembles any ritual she's ever heard of or, would know. Could assist her on spouting lore with that. Maybe.
Does that seem reasonable?
Sure.
Okay.
Also, ask more like get out of here as soon as possible.
Can
Axe don't like how
can I
cramped it
roll
is.
aid or interfere with her, or is that
Nah, we're just gonna make this a simple. She rolls this. Oh, well.
if
Yeah.
I had aided or interfered?
Yeah, she says. Doesn't look like. I mean, I don't know. I haven't read up on much on too many ritual killings, but this doesn't look like any of the ones I've seen.
Shall we chance dispelling magic on him, seeing what comes of it?
I just don't know what that
Maybe we
effect
should
that would
ritually
have on him.
sacrifice Corum in the same way, and see if anything happens, and we can reverse engineer it.
Oh yeah, that's a genius plan. Corum, get on the money that I'm currently shoveling into this bag. Get on the bag.
All right, so what? What now? What do you
let's-
guys do?
We've got basically no other clues to go on. Did we not see any like signs or runes or
Nope.
the rags that were in the thing? They were just dirty rags.
Yep.
Old food. Didn't find anything myself in that room, and the other room just had the gemstones and the corpse.
All right.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing. I think this guy's just a victim of some bullshit magic.
Your sack of gems and metals is 2 weight, by the way.
Got ya.
You want me to carry it? I have big inventory.
Yeah, I hand that over to Azora. I'm on 7 of 9 encumbrance, so
I'm on only like 9 of 13, so
So I just have it as treasure 2 weight. Any other?
treasure.
Nope.
Okay, yeah.
also I'll be right back. I need to get something to drink.
So yeah, let's go back to the guy then, because I'm not sure we're gonna get much more out of him. But like, I guess we're all just kind of standing at the end of the hallway, like looking at the guy, trying to work out what our move is with him.
I say we go up and explain, rather than just leaving you to die, we're gonna try and, it looks like there's some magic associated with you, so we're going to take a stab at dispelling the magic, but we're not positive on what effect it will have. Just like, let him know what we're doing. He doesn't seem like he's gonna object too much to...
Should we take the dagger off of him first?
Azora shrugs, we can take it off before or after, whatever's easier. Or I can take it off him before or after, whatever's easier.
Well, I'm curious to see if he'll react to having that taken away from him.
He just looks and just sort of says, "Just leave me here."
What good would that do anyone?
Nothing won't do anyone good. But
Do
I
you
just
want
want
to
to be
die
left
here?
here. I don't know what'll happen to me here, but I know I should stay.
There's some magic affecting you. We're not sure exactly what it is or how it works, but...
It's from the dagger.
Oh,
That dagger.
well,
Good on. Thanks for that. You.
but as Azora's, hand is, an inch away from trying to take the dagger. Kidding! Oh, well,
Aegis. Aegis is gonna do something rash.
Oh,
Yeah, might lead to some juicy drama, but Aegis is going to, with the butt of his spear, basically start pushing the dagger out of place.
he's holding it to his chest, and his knees are in front of it. So
Oh, that's how he's holding. I thought the way you described it, I thought he
Yeah.
was holding it with his knees, like between them.
No.
Okay, never mind. I'm not doing that then. So if you release the dagger, will you die?
I'm not sure.
I don't think you want to die. You've been holding on to it for however long.
How did you get the dagger?
Forged it from the Silvers.
And why is it magic?
I'm not sure.
No one.
Struck a vein. Looked like pretty precious silver. Something just called to me. Forged it into something.
Azora, take any silvers in that bag and discard of them, I think.
You
Or-
took a bag?
To inspect them.
That we did.
A bag from the other room then?
It had a dead body atop a basket full of the gems
Yeah.
and the metals.
Seemed irresponsible
Kenneth.
to leave them
I
in
like,
there.
yeah, Kenneth. I liked that guy.
Who killed
We were
him?
pretty good. We were pretty good friends until I slit his throat.
We can try and give him a proper burial if you like.
That doesn't sound like you were good friends. It sounds like you were pretty bad friends.
Nostria, run a diagnostic on these metals.
Yeah, Nostria takes a look at the silvers that were in the bag and just says, and she just says, "Oh, these aren't silvers.
Oh?
These." Yeah, she just looks over and just says, "Yeah, these are this is live metal."
Live metal.
Live metal?
Yeah, it's a really rare it's a pretty rare magical metal. It's every vein carries some sort of different magical sort of cocktail of magical enchantments.
This one seemed, well, the one that we seem to have stumbled on is, or they seem to have stumbled on is quite volatile.
Yeah.
I'm guessing disenchanting something like that isn't an option.
Well, it's naturally enchanted. Disenchanting it could just turn it into just a regular. It would probably just turn it into a. Well, it could just turn it into a dull, dead live metal, but it could also just as easily make the whole thing explode.
Okay, let's not do that.
Yeah.
That's and when you struck this, so Aegis kind of like kneels down to the guy. So the miners here struck this vein of what you believe to be silver. You fashioned a dagger out of it, and from there, I imagine that's what led to you killing your co-workers.
Grew suspicious of them. We all grew suspicious of each other.
How long
We all
did
thought we all wanted the treasure.
How long did that take?
Took a few weeks. We all fashioned something out of the metal. Eventually, we suspected one guy. We suspected John of having done tampering with things, and we killed him. And after that, a lot of us sort of came to our senses, and most of us left except for me and Kenneth. And we thought we'd figure something out. Instead, I slit his throat and left him on the trough.
Okay. Aegis stands up and he goes back to the group and says, optimistic idea here. There's no accounting for why he's been alive that long. That might also be the metal. Might give him some sustenance besides making him massively paranoid. We're not taking that. We're not taking those metals with us. The gems. I have no idea if the gems have a similar effect.
Azora sort of looks to about that.
Yeah, she says, well, the metal's probably... Live metal usually only has one effect, but I'd say with the assortment of gems that were there, they probably reacted with each other and made everything more potent.
You think the gems by themselves are mundane in nature?
Well, I wouldn't say mundane. They probably have a little bit of magical energy in them from being around live metal for so long.
Does it wear off with time, or?
It should wear off with time, but takes a long time for residual effects like that to go away.
Are we talking months, years?
Months, probably.
Okay, here's what we'll do with the gems. We'll leave the metals. We'll take the gems topside and we'll bury them as an insurance policy, let's say. A little rainy day fund. We're not gonna sell them while they're in a state where they might be dangerous, might lead people to becoming paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
Fair's fair.
So that's what we'll do with the treasure down here. As for you, I don't know what to do with you. I simply don't know what to do with you. Part of me would like to take you down to Seneca and turn you into the guard.
Just leave me here and forget about me.
How do you feel about dying?
Huh?
If we took the dagger away from you, there's a decent chance you would die. How do you feel? Is that something that bothers you?
I'd rather keep it.
Not what I asked.
I'd rather you leave right now.
Yeah, Azora sort of is thinking it over, and then just, going back to Aegis and X. What do you think? Could take the dagger with him. There's a decent chance he'll die, but it's also... He's clearly not really in a state of... We don't know how much the dagger is affecting his decision-making. I mean, it's certainly affecting his decision-making somewhat, but...
It definitely is.
To the full extent.
I doubt he's the same man he was when he first came into this mine in any recognizable capacity. The others saw it in them to leave, and we didn't hear about any more murders in Seneca than was regular. There was no uproar, there was no talk of a group of miners. They may not be talking, they may not have even went back to Seneca truly.
It's up to you. Do you think we should take the dagger from him, hope he survives, give, emergency medical care to try and keep him alive, and then deal with him and see what he says, or do you want to just leave him? We could also take him out of here with the dagger, but I don't know how well that would work.
I don't want that dagger going near other people or leaving this place.
I agree.
So, he's not gonna like this. Yes.
Want to try and take it?
We're going to risk it. I hope he forgives us for this one, if he makes it through.
Yeah. Azora does, Azora just sort of says after he says that, I hope he forgives us if he doesn't. And, as Azora puts a hand on Aegis's shoulder, I'll be the one to grab it.
Alright. Aegis kind of walks over to him first, kind of like squats down to eye level and
He's
says,
studying you. Yeah.
Yeah, Aegis squats down to eye level. Look, Aegis is looking him right in the eye, and it's too late. I really wish I discerned realities on him to ask what's the best way to provoke them. Probably shouldn't do it when I'm squatting right in front of him and he has the dagger, but actually no, I kind of want to do that. It'll be a cool dramatic moment if he fucking goes for me like right now. I'm gonna roll discern realities on him. I hope it succeeds.
I am going to stand in defense of actually. Can I like get ready as he's doing this to like take the dagger to in a melee with him for like I want
No.
to be able to roll.
Okay, well, I think we might know the answer to this one, but it might be a surprise. Aegis has talked to this guy for a while. What is the best way to provoke this person?
Try to take the dagger from him.
Well, it was that simple. And that's not even what Aegis was going to do in this, but yeah, okay, simple enough. Aegis squats down in front of him and just looks him in the eye and says, "We're going to try and take the dagger from you."
Please don't.
With that, Aegis kind of like shoots out an arm to like grab one of his, like, I know Azora's the one who's mainly going for it, but just to make sure he doesn't stab himself before she goes in with this, it's like Aegis is going to grab one of his wrists.
Yeah,
Really
he
tight.
tenses up and like holds it tighter to him. And like he starts shaking and just says, "Please leave. Please."
Azora.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, Zora is just going to go into like shoot. She actually does put down her shield in preparation for this, but just like shoot a hand in to just grab his wrist with the dagger, like pull him up by the wrist, and then just try and like pry the dagger out of his hands. She does have gloves. I don't know if that matters for anything, but just throwing that out there, that Azora does in fact wear gloves.
Roll
I mean, this
dexterity.
guy was also wearing gloves.
True. Yeah.
Can I
that's a
roll? Can I roll to aid? Because I'm
Sure.
also holding this guy.
Alright, roll dex.
Oh, thank God.
Alright.
Fortuitous.
Yeah, he begins to lift it up to like stab at your hand when you try to grab it. But you do notice it coming in time to avoid having it dig into you. But you sort of have to grab his wrist and not the dagger itself.
Yeah.
Axe, little help here. Don't.
And
destroy
yeah,
it.
he is struggling, like he's wriggling. Like he really wants. He just starts screaming to you to leave him.
Yeah, sure. No,
Yeah.
what do you want X to exactly do?
Make sure he
Hold
can't
him
stab us.
steady. Yeah.
Oh, sure. No,
Hold
X
his
is
arm,
just
hold
gonna.
him in place.
Yeah, no, X is just gonna grab his arms.
All right, roll strength.
Puny little man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good.
Arms in place. His hands are gripping onto the dagger with intensity.
Yeah, Azora does sort of grunt out, try not to hurt him, and yeah, then Azora is just gonna go with axe, holding the guy in place, just try and pull that dagger out.
All right, roll strength.
Boom.
Yep. You wrest the dagger from his hands, and he just sort of screams out incoherently and just starts shaking.
You know, a good 7 to 9 result for that, and I do successfully pull the dagger out, but since I'm pulling it towards me, then just accidentally stab myself.
So, Aegis looks at Nastia now that we kind of have this guy separate from the dagger and says, "Disenchanting that may make it explode," you say.
Yeah, it would. My problem, maybe.
Okay, we'll leave it down here.
Oh boy.
We're leaving this mine.
I was gonna say for now, well, Azora sets it down for now.
So what do you want me to do with this guy?
First roll wisdom, Azora.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, I could have taken that. Is this a... Oh, never mind. Oh,
Ooh.
swish.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, swish. That could have...
That
if
could
I
have gone
take
bad.
that could
Yeah.
have been 16.
All right, you're fine.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, but
I'm
the
really
guy.
curious what would have happened if that had been earlier. But,
urge to kill rising. You
No,
immediately
Azora does
cut
set it down
Corin's
for
head
now.
off.
Yeah,
It was worth
but
it.
no. As soon as it's down, Azora goes into like sort of looking over this guy, checking him out. How's he doing? How's he doing?
He's freaking out. He's like wriggling around, like panting, freaking out. He wants the dagger back. Like he's reaching for it.
All right,
Yeah.
let's get him outside.
Oh, you two go ahead. This is actually okay, so this is tricky. Cause actually, so thinking about order, Azora agrees like something needs to be done with this dagger, but she doesn't think just leaving it in the open in this mine is a good idea. Like someone else could easily come in here and like looking for things to loot, like we
Put
did.
it on the
Well,
stone.
here's the thing, because Aegis hasn't communicated this much yet, but the plan is get this guy outside. We head back to Seneca first and put in a warning about this mine. There's issues though, because if live metal is particularly valuable, that could be a problem, but knowing that its effects are mass paranoia.
I agree we should still do that, but I still want to do something a bit more secure with getting rid of this dagger.
Maybe take one of the spades and bury it somewhere down here.
Yeah, either that or like, deep under the water. I think either one. But yeah, meantime, my point being, so getting this guy out of here, he's struggling and fighting. Well, Axe is strong. Axe can hold him secure, but Axe is enough. We don't want Axe and him to go up the elevator,
Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna bind the guy.
Okay,
I could just try and throw him up.
50 meters.
Yeah.
He'll dive immediately back down the shaft.
No.
Nostria, she should probably go with y'all. She's a bat. She can like glide and hover and whatnot if something goes wrong in the elevator.
So she should be on the elevator in case something goes wrong on the elevator.
Well, she can like, if you need to get on the rope and whatnot, she can like help.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah.
She'll be more help if something does.
So we take this guy up to the bedroom, the like barracks area, and I'm gonna try and tie him up with a rope that we've got.
All right. Yeah.
A lot of time.
I'm holding him. I'm still holding him. He's still fighting. Love spunk it.
I bind his arms and legs and Okay.
Okay. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
All right, cool.
That's some I bind his arms and legs basically.
Gotcha.
I imagine he's still freaking out.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. I don't think this guy's gonna thank us later.
No, I agree. I do not.
Nope.
So he's bound. Not. Alright, Axe. Me, Nostria, and him, we're gonna try going up the elevator shaft. Actually,
you go,
Axe. Do you think Corim could also make it on? Because I'm trying to, like, weigh up how many people can fit on this thing, and that's, at that point, several people.
That's 4 of y'all, yeah.
Alright, me, Nostria, and... I could
Nostria could... We have a rope to climb. Nostria could try climbing the rope ahead of the elevator.
That's true. Yeah.
For emergencies.
Me and Nostria, you start scaling... Nostria, you start scaling the rope. Me and...
all right.
Me and our friend here will take it up, but we'll take it up behind you. Anything seems suspect, you hear any creaking or sounds like it's about to go, give us some forewarning. I'll try and make sure he doesn't collapse down the shaft.
Okay.
So wait, Azora.
Yeah, she starts fluttering up and climbing up on the rope.
Yeah, and I get on with it and think I don't think Azora's in the room. Azora's back down the
Yeah, Azora wants to be, because Azora's gonna escort life, and so she wants to be away from this guy.
Oh, Axis alone.
No, you've got no
Well,
quorums there.
if
Yeah.
Axis
Axis alone.
finally.
So, you're an elf.
Yeah.
You enjoy working with Axe and
You're
friends?
okay.
I see. So, if rope snap, we stuck here?
50-meter climb isn't that bad.
True.
Alright.
So once that elevator's sufficiently up, well, I guess, just at the scene, Azora, she has, like, cloth on when she has a cape, but so she is going to try and, more gingerly this time, sort of wrapping up. Azora's gonna try and, pick up and stow the knife.
Alright. Put it where?
Like, in my backpack,
Okay.
Is there anything, can I do that just with caution and wrapping it up?
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, go up to meet with Axe and Karm once guy in elevator
Yeah.
is
Elevator heads up there fine, by the way.
yeah.
Nice.
Azora suggests Axe should actually probably go before us, and then Karm I can take the elevator up last. And worst case scenario, I think Karm and I can both climb up.
Yep. Alright, so Axe roll Dex.
Okay.
Yeah, it hitches a bit as you're going up, kind of stalls a bit, but as you're heading up, you do make it up, and it is able to go back down.
While that's kind of going on, Aegis takes the guy outside the mine. Does he have any particular reaction once he's out in the sunlight?
He's, again, just sort of squiggling, and now he's just kind of, like, silent now. Like, tears are running down his face.
Be prepared to offer any healing magic you can. Or, I would actually now probably offer him a ration, too.
He is tied up, but Aegis... Actually, no. Aegis is going to wait for other people to be up top before he does what he's planning to do.
Alright, so Axe is up, the elevator comes back down, Azora and Corim get on.
Yeah. Just waiting for the elevator, Azora does sort of just, like, talking to Corim, just... So, what do you think?
Feel kind of bad for the guy. I don't know. I feel like probably would have been best to just leave the. Probably would have been best to just bury the knife here. Maybe leave him down and or honestly just leave him down and maybe just. If I were me, I would have left him down here and just gotten rid of the mine shaft entrance.
Maybe. Still, might be hard to get rid of the entrance. In any case, I think it's better to feel bad for him, like you say.
I still feel kind of dirty about
judgment.
taking those gems.
It's better not to leave all the stuff down there for someone else to find and get involved. I'd sooner hide and bury them somewhere else than leave them
Well, there are still more gems
down there.
back there in the trough. Just took one sack.
Wait,
Oh, really? Oh.
I would imagine you would have taken all of them. You didn't tell me, there's
All of
more.
them?
Yeah.
Alright, well, in that case, there would have been... so you filled up several sacks then.
Jesus.
Wait, Max can carry some too.
Well, roll a d10.
Alright, let's roll that fucking d10.
6 sacks, each wearing each 2-8.
Okay. And we're gonna slowly move those out, I imagine, and...
Yeah.
Not...
I can take 3 of those sacks. 3 more of those. Wait, does that include the one I already have?
Yeah.
Okay, I can take a total of sacks.
Well, I mean, you can carry more than your load. You just start
No,
doing
that's
-1.
true.
It's like we're not going to carry them so far as to start incurring.
No, that's true. I'll just carry all of them then.
What we're gonna do is I'm like Aegis is gonna bury them not so far from the mine, but you know, I don't imagine we're going anywhere crazy with them.
What, the treasure?
Yeah, like we're
We're burying it? Oh, I didn't realize that.
Do you remember the conversation? It might still have some residual magic from the live
Yeah,
iron
no,
on it.
I missed the part about us burying them. I thought we'd just keep them in the cart, as like a...
They might. I didn't want that in case that could rub off on us and wouldn't be worth kind of like ferrying them around in that state. So the way I'm seeing it is we bury them around here somewhere, and then we have a rainy day fund if ever needed.
Wow, like pirates.
Yeah. Zora should be a fan of this plan.
We're gonna have to leave a map and everything. Nice. Or have a map for ourselves.
Hmm.
Just like Sea of Thieves.
So apparently the magic on these will wear off in several months. So after several months, these gems will be, yeah, completely free of magic, totally mundane. And from any point there on, we could return here and should hopefully have just...
Take that trunk then that was there, just so they have a more secure thing to be buried in.
Yeah, true. We'll load them in the trunk, dig a hole, bury it, cover up the hole, and then mark where we done that. I imagine we're going to be here for most of the day with that in mind, but yeah, it's a worthwhile investment.
Wow, I'm actually over capacity.
All right, so you step out. You're all out of the mine now. What do you do now?
Everything I just said.
All right, and the guy's just sort of not responding at all.
Should I mark like a cross for like where we buried everything?
I mean, it's right outside the mine, so
not right
Yeah, we already
outside.
have-
Like I go a little bit a ways off the path, go a little bit a ways off the path, dig the hole, bury.
You know what? Azora like makes a map in her note, like indicate where we bury the treasure.
Yeah.
So many
That's fine.
paces to this, so many paces in the direction of this under it.
Yeah, and then once we've done that, okay, I said we were heading for Regent Springs, but we're gonna beat our feet back to Seneca for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put that down in my spells, or do I have? Wait, is there a thing for notes on a sheet?
No, besides the bio.
I'm gonna put that down where spells will be. That we have 12 sacks of treasure, or 6 sacks of treasure. 12. Wait.
Can put them on Russell in the hovel.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot we named them Wagon the Hovel.
There was an
So I thought
argument
we
about
just-
buying a hovel, so...
Yeah, true. We should still buy a hovel.
What?
They're
Oh,
sheep.
maybe when we settle down. Which we're not going to for a bit, 'cause this session marks
Wait, we have
the...
a keg of Dwarven Stout?
Yeah, Axe bought that and put it on there.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's Axis.
Good
But
purchase.
he's willing to share.
Anyway,
Axe figured that Azora is one to drink. And Aegis is one to drink.
considering we went out drinking the other night, yeah.
But he bought them long before that.
So, let's head to Seneca. And yeah, that's a fair point. That was before the...
Well,
drinking
back to
competition.
Seneca.
All right, yeah, you head back to Seneca.
Oh yeah, true. That's right. I won 20 coin from you.
Did I
So,
give you those?
I don't think we ever did that, but I won the drink. I know I didn't mark that.
Fine, I'll give you 20 coin now.
Yeah, hell's yeah.
so we're heading back
I
to
just
Seneca.
suddenly remembers, hey, wait a minute.
So
What?
as we're going back to Seneca, Aegis does go to Axe. Basically, we're all discussing it. So what I'm intending to do is I turn this man into the guard, and I'm going to go to check, check a government office, see if anyone knows, see if they know about the victims, who they worked for, what was happening. Any objections to that plan?
Nope.
No.
Are we going to tell people that there was treasure that we, buried, disposed of?
If they ask about it, I'll tell them. If they don't, I won't.
Okay. Azora also needs to dispose of the knife, but I will do that on my own.
Okay.
Probably best, the fewer people know where it is, the better.
So she just nips off at some point and just tosses the thing.
Take Nostria with me to,
All right.
bury it somewhere at some point. Actually, Azora, just like when you guys head back, Azora waits at the site for a while so that, this guy especially doesn't know what happens to the knife.
All right.
I will go on a little field trip to somewhere secure. Right.
So yeah, you head back to Seneca.
I think
Yep.
Azora's gonna find some water, a sort of deep pond, and essentially just try and something fairly deep and just bury it deep down under the mud, underwater.
Yeah. You can do that easily.
That can get, so it can get Lord of the Rings in a generation or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we get to Seneca, I kind of explain the situation to the gate guard. Is this guy confessed to
We
killing
have a
7.
citizenship card, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm kind of, no, I don't even need to go to the gate guard then about this, really. We can just take this guy to the guard and explain the circumstances of it.
Yeah. The recipient, the guard, the person who takes care of that at that one house, the same place where you got, that one.
Turned into a bandit.
Yeah, you turn into that bandit. Yeah. The guards. The guy looks at him, looks over the situation, and just says, "Ooh, that's rough." And he noticed that the guy seems unresponsive.
He's been. Okay, yeah, Aegis does explain the live metal and the fact that his mind might be warped by magic.
All right. Well, we'll take him to a holding cell, and he's escorted off. And it says, "You have the names of his victims?"
Only two, I'm afraid. And I show the citizenship cards.
All right. All right. Yeah, he takes a look at some papers and checks it, with the cards up. Yeah, these 2 were reported missing, along with 4 others.
Well, we have the location of the bodies now.
And says, looks like they were sent out by a small mining startup.
Goddamn startups.
Alright. Let's see. So, looks like they were sent there. Where did you find them? A mine, you said?
Yeah, Aegis shows on the map where
Alright.
mine was.
Abandoned mine. Right. When you found them, how recently had they died?
Several weeks ago. This guy had been down there for we don't know by which means, but this guy may have been alive all that time without any sustenance. We never quite got to the root of how he had survived. Everything magical that we had discovered only pointed to it turning people paranoid.
How much progress had they made in the mine?
We found some gemstones, but It's hard to say. I don't know how deep they were going.
Well, right. Well, they'll want to know about this. Probably send some people out to pick up whatever was mined out.
That may not be... Well, I suppose now it's out of my hands, but the metals that were in there drove people to this. It may not be
Oh.
worth going after
Metal,
what was left there.
Was there were there any gems?
There were
It
gems.
was supposed to be a gemstone mine. Well, are those still there?
Some of them are.
Some of them. What happened to the rest?
I imagine they left with the workers. The man himself said that others following the frenzy had left.
Yeah, he's looking at it. Well,
Hey,
they'll
Aegis
probably
doesn't
do.
have any gems on him.
They'll probably send people over and do a full sweep of the place anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you for the report, sir. I'm sure they'll be happy that you found, we found out what happened to people, and also, they're mine, I guess. Have a good day, sir.
Yep. Okay. Aegis heads out. What time is it now?
It's probably, it's like, probably, I'd say it's probably like 5, 6.
Do you think it's worth staying in Seneca for one more, or do you want to try and make it for Regent Springs during the fucking night?
We might as well, just take the road, set up camp.
Yeah, let's start. We'll walk until there's basically no more light left to go by.
Yeah, it's not that far. It's only 3 on. Or is that far?
Well, considering we didn't decide on any baseline, 3 might be 10 miles, but miles don't exist, so...
Okay, so you all regroup outside Seneca?
How many game cubes is an un? Let's
Y'all
just say
regroup outside Seneca?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
You do? Alright.
Oh, the mine was definitely just a GameCube throw away from Seneca.
You said you would tell them about the gem.
Said if they asked,
He
I'd tell
just
them. I didn't
lied.
say I'd tell them the truth.
Wow.
Aegis is a...
I'm just saying, if they find your buried gems, they're gonna know that you lied to them.
No, they won't.
No, they won't.
They won't know, because all I said was others left, they may have taken them.
Yeah, true. Plausible
The only
deniability.
Yeah. I mean, Azor took, a handful of rubies, but other than that...
Anyway. So, setting off for Regent Springs.
Yeah.
Let's undertake a perilous journey.
Ba-dum,
We've
ba-dum,
got Corin
ba-dum,
here.
ba-dum.
You do.
So I guess I'm not quartermastering.
Well, he's guide, so he can scout ahead or navigate at a +3
Okay.
in this place, so...
I guess if Quorum had a... You know what? I'll quartermaster then, because I have wisdom. Azora hasn't cooked in a while.
Would
Fine,
you rather him navigate or scout ahead?
Navigate, I suppose.
Oh.
Navigate. Gotcha.
Axe can scout ahead.
There you go. And Aegis is going to relax on the cart.
Corum rolls an 11. I'm scouting ahead. I mean, I'm navigating.
Yeah, scouting ahead. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what is that? Is
That's
that intelligence?
That's wisdom.
Why?
Oh, good. I just have a flat 12, so fuck it. I'm gonna. Oh boy!
Well.
Going to,
Turns out he's just really bad at traveling.
Yeah, that's what. That's how I imagine now. Like Axios ends up in places because he has no sense of direction.
Alright, you each consume 1 ration.
It's very Zora making a big sort of stew thing for everyone. Just trying to it makes it like just super spicy.
Good.
Glad you like spicy. Glad someone appreciates Zora's cooking.
Aegis can take or leave. He's not much of a gourmet.
I imagine fucking Owen Wilson here being like, "Wow, it's spicy."
Wow.
You refused to lick your lips at the last meal that was made.
I did. Zora needs ridiculously intense flavor to be able to taste anything.
Oh yeah, she refused to.
Which is why she makes her food so ridiculous. See if she's actually seasoning it, because like it's the only way it really tastes like anything.
All right, so Axe, as you're scouting ahead, you suddenly find you hear a bunch of rifles cock, and you see yourself surrounded by soldiers.
Oh,
And one of them saying, "What the hell are you?"
We probably should
Me
have
Axe.
battles were before we set out.
Probably should have what?
Where the current fighting was. Remember that's a thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought Neo would update us, but
No, he said that was a thing. We had to like go out of our way to
so it's
ascertain
been the same for however many sessions it's been since it last updated. Because it did.
Oh, yeah,
move
Axios goes. Me Axe, who are you?
You're coming from Seneca? Is this their new weapon?
What?
Some weird thing?
Hey now, Axe is just a big boy.
Certainly not human. So,
Well, technically, no. Axe technically horrible abomination mix between human and ogre.
so that's what Seneca's doing to get the leg up on us, huh?
No. This happened up in Emberwell.
All right, and so Seneca bought you from. It doesn't make a difference. Point is, you gonna turn. Point
These
is,
people are from Tarrant, aren't they?
we need you.
They're horrible enough.
If you're clearly a weapon of war,
No, I'm Axe.
don't play dumb.
Axe is Axe.
Axe what?
Alright.
Axter.
Are you a weapon? No, I'm Axe. An axe is a weapon.
No, it's a tool.
It's also a tool.
What a tool.
Axe think we've gotten onto the wrong foot. Start foot? How you say?
What army are you part of?
Nobody.
Nobody?
That's not good branding. That's not good. That's not good for our social media. Even though we don't want to work for these people, but you know.
Yes, Axe part of a nobody.
You're clearly on your way to
No
Regents.
one.
Hey, he's
Oh.
his axe. It's just Azora yelling that from down the pub.
Oh, yes, no one. Well, yeah, no. Axe, yes, Axe go on way there for looking for job.
Looking for So you're on your way to Regents?
Yes.
And do you have any identification on you?
Axe does have the Seneca
Yeah,
ID.
you know you might not want to use that.
Oh, yes, Axe has identification.
Hell yeah.
What is it? Show.
Here.
Holds up
Axe
his axe.
holds up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. He holds up Axe. Nah, but he holds up that and
Hell yeah.
Seneca identification.
Hell yeah.
You are from Seneca!
Oh, no. Axe got this recently. Did a
Passing
couple of
through.
jobs there.
It's not a citizenship card. It's a traveler's
That's a gate
visa.
pass.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the soldiers, cautiously approaches and, says you to hand it over slowly so they can look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, they look at it and just says, he turns back, says, "It's a gate pass, sir. He's not a national."
Nah,
And he hands you it back,
thank you.
and you hear the one who was interrogating you say, "You intend on